From Catskill, New York, weighing 221.4 pounds, he is undefeated with 26 wins, 24 by knockout. Rated number one by the WBA, here is the dynamic Mike Tyson, the most expensive heavyweight fighter, the strongest puncher, and arguably the best in many other aspects. In this video, we'll revisit the 15 best knockouts of Tyson's career and savor every moment. Mike honed his signature style under the mentorship of Cus D'Amato. Characterized by speed and explosive power, this style was evident from the onset of his professional career, particularly in his most powerful knockout performances. One of his early fights, a bout against Marvis Frazier in 1986, is a prime example. Frazier, a promising boxer with a 16-1 record at the time, was quickly cornered by Tyson, delivering a right uppercut followed by a flurry of five powerful blows. Tyson knocked Frazier out. Only 30 seconds into the fight, Frazier was unconscious, and the referee halted the count. It took several minutes for Frazier to recover. This brutal knockout is rightly dubbed one of the most spectacular in Iron Mike's career. In September 1986, Mike Tyson entered the ring against Alfonso Ratliff in what would be his final bout before challenging Trevor Berbick for the heavyweight title. Tyson quickly analyzed his opponent, showcasing the brilliant technique that had defined his early professional career. After a calculated pause, he dodged left and delivered a devastating left hook to Ratliff's jaw. Ratliff crashed to the canvas, rising to one knee and waiting until the count of 9 before standing. Tyson, sensing the opportunity, unleashed a barrage of 8 punches. Ratliff barely managed to clinch for survival. Once the referee separated them, Tyson cornered Ratliff against the ropes, ultimately finishing him in the second round. Tyson's raw power was both awe-inspiring and frightening, as demonstrated in his November 1986 fight against reigning heavyweight champion Trevor Berbick. By the end of the first round, Berbick was nearly finished, having absorbed several punishing blows but somehow remaining upright. As the second round began, Tyson unleashed his fury, dropping Berbick with a powerful combination. The assault continued with a jaw-shattering uppercut, followed by a left hook to the head. Berbick attempted to rise 3 times, but his equilibrium was shattered, causing him to repeatedly collapse. The referee wisely stopped the contest, declaring a technical knockout. With this victory, Tyson made history by becoming the youngest world heavyweight champion ever. Iron Mike Tyson's brutal power was legendarily displayed in his May 30th, 1987 fight against Pinklon Thomas. At the time, Thomas's only defeat had been to Trevor Berbick, whom Tyson had already conquered. The fight began with an explosive series of side strikes from Tyson, but Thomas showed remarkable resilience. The battle continued until the 6th round, when Tyson unleashed a devastating combination of uppercuts and hooks with both hands, sending Thomas crashing to the canvas. It was an absolute brutal victory. In his autobiography, Tyson later revealed that he had hit Pinklon with everything he had, showing complete disregard for the consequences. The referee stopped the count at 5, declaring Tyson the winner. The fight once and for all. This was the bold declaration on posters advertising the 1988 clash between undefeated heavyweight champions Michael Spinks and Mike Tyson. It was arguably professional boxing's most significant event of the era. Tickets commanded prices exceeding $1,500, attracting celebrities like Madonna, Oprah Winfrey, and Sylvester Stallone. The venue was packed with stars eager to witness history. In the opening round, Tyson immediately charged at Spinks, landing a powerful uppercut to the chin, followed by a right hook. Spinks fell, rising at the count of 3. Tyson then delivered a devastating left-right combination to the head, sending Spinks back to the canvas. Just 91 seconds into the first round, the fight was over. The bout became legendary not only for its brevity, but also for the unprecedented purses, $22 million for Tyson and $13.5 million for Spinks. The Ring magazine crowned it the fight of the year. Another memorable encounter was Tyson's clash with boxing legend Larry Holmes. Before the fight, Holmes had hurled several insults at Tyson, a decision he would soon regret. In response, Iron Mike unleashed his trademark animalistic aggression in its purest form. The fight concluded in the 4th round with a humiliating defeat for Holmes, who suffered 3 knockdowns. The aftermath was particularly dramatic, as Holmes experienced a fainting episode and required medical attention to regain consciousness. Later, Holmes would acknowledge this as his only genuine defeat, declaring Tyson a true champion. The hard way back champion aptly described Tyson's fight with Alex Stewart. Following his devastating loss to Buster Douglas, which cost him his title and tarnished his reputation, Tyson was determined to reclaim his standing in the boxing world. Just 10 seconds into the fight, Stewart was floored by two lightning-fast right punches. Though he rose at the count of 5, Stewart found himself down again roughly a minute later. The 3 knockdown rule was in effect, and Stewart couldn't withstand Tyson's onslaught. A quick left hook at the 2:27 mark produced the third knockdown, resulting in a technical knockout victory for Tyson. This impressive performance marked another significant step in his journey back to the top. Stewart later reflected, "Tyson was a mountain I had to climb, and I just got knocked off that mountain. Unlike Douglas, I just didn't have the style to test Tyson's vulnerability. I'm not nearly the technician Douglas was when Douglas was at his best." By August 1995, Tyson's fighting style had evolved considerably. His signature peekaboo approach had given way to more powerful attacking combinations, coupled with increased caution in both approach and defense. His first post-prison victory came against the undefeated Buster Mathis Jr. The fight's opening rounds were methodical, with Mathis successfully employing evasive maneuvers, dodges, and clinches. However, in the third round, Tyson unleashed a series of devastating uppercuts that sent Mathis to the canvas. The referee counted to 10, and Tyson secured another knockout victory. In the post-fight interview, when asked if he had expected Mathis to be so aggressive and attempt to crowd his power, Tyson responded, "I expected him to try many things. I anticipated him moving around and running because he's capable of that. I also expected him to try to smother me since he's had success with that strategy. But I was very familiar with his fighting style. I was raised on it, and I'm the best at it." Tyson versus Selden in September 1996 became one of the shortest heavyweight title fights in boxing history, lasting merely 1 minute and 49 seconds. Tyson launched an immediate aggressive assault, while Selden attempted to counter with a series of left jabs and his signature tactics. However, Tyson easily evaded these attacks. Midway through the round, Tyson dropped Selden with a left hook, followed by a straight right. Though Selden rose at the count of 8 and continued fighting, another left hook sent him down again. While he managed to stand, his obvious lack of balance prompted referee Richard Steele to stop the fight, awarding Tyson the win by TKO and making him a 3-time world heavyweight champion. The late 1990s proved challenging for Tyson. Following a prison sentence and the revocation of his boxing license due to the infamous Holyfield incident, his fight frequency decreased to approximately 1 bout every 6 months. Among these matches was his encounter with Francois Botha. With only 6 weeks of preparation, Tyson seemingly underestimated his opponent. Botha dominated the first 4 rounds, leading on points while Tyson appeared uncertain. The fight grew heated, requiring several post-bell separations and point deductions. Botha's taunting provoked Tyson's anger, and despite Francois' confidence in victory, a short right hand from Tyson in the 5th round sent him crashing to the canvas, dramatically turning the fight around with a brilliant knockout. In January 2000, Tyson traveled to Europe to face British champion Julius Francis. Despite the European public's confidence in Francis's chances, even attracting substantial advertising revenue for his boxing shoes, the reality of professional boxing proved quite different. Francis struggled from the opening bell, suffering 2 knockdowns in the first round. By the second round, after his 5th fall, the referee stopped the contest at the 58-second mark. This decisive victory further demonstrated Tyson's enduring power and ability to shatter expectations, even in the latter stages of his career. In mid-2000, Tyson's fight with Lou Savarez became one of the fastest in his career. After the referee's instructions and handshakes, Iron Mike's legendary aggression immediately surfaced. The fight opened with a devastating hook that sent Savarez to the canvas. Though Lou managed to stand, Tyson rushed in for the finish. In his frenzy, Tyson accidentally struck the referee in the back of the head while the official attempted to stop the fight. After the fighters were separated, Tyson was awarded a technical knockout victory. The bout with Polish boxer Andrew Golota was anticipated to be particularly aggressive, as both fighters were known for their rough tactics. Galata for his low blows, and Tyson for fighting after the bell. True to form, Tyson began with his characteristic intensity while Galata effectively utilized his height advantage and left jab. In the final 30 seconds of the first round, Tyson landed several powerful punches, including a right cross that dropped Galata, leaving him bleeding from a cut above his left eye. Though Galata quickly regained his feet, the damage was done. Between rounds, he twice asked his trainer to stop the fight. Despite encouragement from his corner team and medical staff, Galota refused to continue after the second round, pacing around the ring. When the third round was set to begin, he maintained his refusal to fight. The referee raised Tyson's hand, declaring him the winner by technical knockout. The unusual ending left a lasting impression on spectators, adding another memorable chapter to Tyson's career. The fight with Danish boxer Brian Nielsen, notorious for his dirty fighting style, drew 25,000 spectators. From the opening round, Nielsen endured a barrage of Tyson's punches. In the third round, Tyson landed a blow below the belt, causing Nielsen significant distress. Though the fight resumed, the dynamic remained unchanged, and after the sixth round, Nielsen refused to continue. Tyson secured another technical knockout victory and a substantial $13 million purse. Tyson's final professional knockout came against Clifford Etienne on February 22, 2003. At the time, Etienne was considered one of the most exciting boxers of the early 2000s, according to The Ring magazine. Despite rumors circulating about Tyson's poor physical condition and media speculation, the fight proved to be one of his shortest. After a measured start, Tyson unleashed a devastating right hook that sent Etienne crashing to the canvas. The referee counted to 10, but Etienne remained down. Just 49 seconds into the first round, the knockout was complete, marking the final entry in Mike Tyson's legendary list of knockouts. This fight served as a fitting conclusion to Tyson's reputation as one of boxing's most fearsome punchers, cementing his legacy as one of the most intimidating fighters in the sport's history. Thanks for tuning in to Boxing Shark. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the incredible career of Iron Mike Tyson, showcasing his most memorable fights and legendary knockouts. From his early days to his title reigns, Tyson has inspired countless fans and aspiring boxers around the world. If you like this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to our channel, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update on boxing history and highlights.